I was thinking when the Celtics were up around about 30 and you knew the Mavs were going to rally, because that's what happens in just about every NBA game, and it's going to come down to the last 3 minutes, no matter how expansive the lead gets for either side. That's where we're going to wind up. Still, I was thinking, because it did feel like when Porzingis couldn't miss and the Celtics at the end of the first quarter, started the second, I'm talking about game one, this is where it felt like, obviously they're going to win this game. They're going to blow it out. What would happen for real if a team in the playoffs was like, all right, you know what? Tonight's not our night. Better for us to be fresh for game two. We're going to forfeit the rest of this one. What do you think happens?
It's funny. What the opposite, though, is what happens. I mean, obviously, no one's ever going to pull their team off the court in protest, but
it'd be smart, though, in a lot of ways, right?
What
strategically, wouldn't that be more beneficial to be like, let's not let Luka get any more gassed in a game that we're not going to rally, and he's going to have to go 110% to get us back into this one, and he'll be more tired for game two. Let's just go home instead.
What was wild about the 29-point lead being reduced to 8, obviously I was having a panic attack, but it did buy us 10 more minutes of wear and tear on Luka.
Right.
Dallas has to be like, oh, the Celtics played an average offensive game in game one and won by 18. They played a bad offensive game in game two and won by 7. At some point, the Celtics are going to have an above average offensive game, I'm assuming, in the series. Like that game two was like more than one got away. It's like, oh, and this gets to your Kyrie point. I think it's like, if we can't win the one where they play like that, we're definitely not winning if they play well. That's never going to happen.